day by day. The way of the drifter warriors can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, Bix Weir, roadroo.com. Good morning, Hornazies, your sip of chaga coffee. Chaga coffee. It was a good weekend. I wrote a new song called More Freedom. Hopefully I can get this one on tape. We don't even say on tape anymore. On digital recording device. And then get it out to you guys. It's an important one for right now. So I did want to draw your attention to Cliff High's latest video, Year Woo. I love it. Last year was year 0. This is year woo. Next year is year 2. Really good discussion on what's going to happen this year from the webbot. He went back into some of the old web archives and extracted some stuff, and it all makes sense to me. As usual with Cliff, he is. I love how he had to tape the back of his little ink board, whatever that thing is. It's Cliff High for you. I've been in that office, by the way. And yes, it's as chaotic with crazy experiments all over as it looks on video. So check that out. Really good. Look into what's going to go on this year. And if you really want to know what's going on right now, I posted the Jenny Moonstone discussion. The good guys will win and the palindrome days. This was too important to put just on the private road. On the private road, we got a ton of Jenny Moonstone videos. If you like this one, you're going to love those. So, but check this out. This is free for everyone. 15,000 views so far. If we could get 15 million views, the whole world could change. But that won't be allowed on YouTube, unfortunately. Check it out. Send it to all your friends. The good guys will win palindrome days. Speaking of the good guys winning, I've said this a million times. Silver is the bank killer. When silver runs, the banks are done. It's over. Over. Too big to fail. Think about that term. Too big to fail. Meaning if they fail, the entire global monetary system is erased. Too big to fail. And that's what silver can do. Right now they're holding $25. No, it's not a fight. They can click a mouse and send it to 0 or send it to $1 million with a click of a mouse. Right now they're playing with the 50-day and the 100-day moving average is right around here at 24, right around 25, just below $25. 200-day moving average is moving up. That's what they want us all to look at. That's what the tech traders look at. I think it's all bullshit. It doesn't matter. But this does matter. Ted Butler just posted on SilverSeek, the Silver Shorts Last Stand. Really good article from Ted, as usual, but he just sums it up so perfectly down here. Let me show you. I highlight it, and this is what he says. After he talks about JP Morgan a little bit, flopping to the long side of silver and gold. Let me make it easy for you. The only reason silver's so cheap is because of the concentrated short position of the 4 biggest traders, who hold more than 312 million ounces short, as of the latest COT report. That's commitment of traders. When combined with the next 4 largest traders, the concentrated short position grows to nearly 404 million ounces. The connection couldn't be more direct. Silver is the cheapest because its short position is the largest. Over the past year and a half, the biggest damage to the big 8 shorts has come from gold, but more recently, silver has begun to add to the loss mix. At current prices, silver accounts for as much as $3 billion of total losses. Every $8 move higher in silver will cause that loss to increase by a further $3 billion. Remember, this is spread over a tiny amount of traders. A move to $50 silver, commonly bantied about, would bring the 8 big shorts an additional $10 billion in losses from silver alone. What happens if the 8 big shorts move to cover and buy back their silver short positions in order to avoid catastrophic losses? Any such attempt at short covering would cause the most dramatic price move in history. This is the explanation for why the big shorts haven't rushed to cover. I believe they finally grasped the extent of the bind they are in. The only alternative for big silver shorts to try and buy time and postpone the inevitable by arranging sharp sell-offs in hopes of buying back as many short positions as possible, something they have not been able to do. Complicating the plight of the big shorts is that they are having buying competition. As more and more investors and financial entities move into silver, their losses mount. If they are overrun and must buy back their shorts at any price, it will be like Tesla shares on steroids. This is the big shorts' last stand. The only difference between the big silver shorts of today and General Custer of yesteryear is that the historical records suggest that Custer didn't realize he was trapped until the last moment. My guess is that the silver big shorts now know they are doomed and are just delaying the inevitable. Bravo, Ted. That's so true. The CFTC has allowed 4 big shorts and 8 big shorts. And all these shorts, these are too big to fail banks. And entities like that, like Blackrock. I think Blackrock is orchestrating the whole thing. I've been screaming that for a long time. Ted's looked into it, but he hasn't I don't think he's fully grasped the power of Blackrock. Why did I come up with Blackrock? One, because they control the SLV, who hired the number one criminal in silver, JP Morgan, to watch over their physical silver. Can't make that stuff up. But number 2 is the people within Blackrock. Deep state cabal criminals that are highly in tune with gold and silver markets. I have outlined them many times. These are the players. These are the human beings involved in pulling these triggers to keep the unbacked fiat monetary system alive. Anyway, the answer, buy physical silver fast. As fast as you can. You're not going to get it for $25 in 6 months. Who knows what the price could be? It could be anything. My guess, $50 to $100. We'll find out, right? We'll find out. This should have broken a long time ago. If you don't have physical silver in your possession now, send my friend Andy Scheckman an email. Andy, A-N-D-Y, at milesfranklin.com, milesfranklin.com. And get your silver delivered to your front door. It's that easy. I haven't talked about Theta in at least a week. Let me just put it this way. You know, a lot of people talk about Hedra Hashgraph. Oh, it's this amazing blockchain technology that, you know, it doesn't suck up all the energy of the world like Bitcoin does, and you can do free transactions unlike Ethereum. And Theta does the exact same thing, or close to the same thing. Transactions are practically free without sucking up all the energy. As a matter of fact, they stole, I wouldn't say they stole, they used some of the technology, open source technology, from Hedra Hashgraph. Oh, by the way, Theta's going into the thousands. Thousands. Remember when Bitcoin was only $2.20? If you don't, I don't either. I remember when it was $20 and I was laughing at it. And I remember it was $200 and I was giving it away on the road to root. I was giving 0.1 Bitcoin away. Theta is at $2.20 going to 3,000 plus. I don't know how fast. A lot of people say, oh, that's 4 to 5 years out. Not that that's a long time for that kind of return. I don't think it is. Truthfully, it could happen at any moment. Will it happen this year? My projection for this year is $88.88. A 40x move. You don't think a 40x move can happen? It happened last year. Yes, a hell of a lot of road to root people got rich last year, and they're not selling. As a matter of fact, they're buying more. Check this out. This was just released on the 17th. Theta Edge Node adds new transcoding jobs. The first step in Theta tackling the $1.1 billion annual transcoding market. It never ends with Theta. The World Poker Tour announcement this weekend. Last weekend. This big move right here, I don't fully understand transcoding, but they explain it. Video transcoding is the process of converting video files from one encoding format to another to change file formats or to a different bit rate. For example, this is a critical function utilized by all video platforms, including Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney, and others, to ensure video can reach the greatest number of users with different video players, internet speed, latency, and other factors that call for different video formats. These guys know their shit in video. Watch those names: Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney. There's 7 spots left to be filled, approximately 7, for validator nodes. You're going to see names like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney in those spots. You know what the funny thing is about this? It's a huge announcement. Any other crypto would just drool to be able to announce something like this. They didn't even have it on their list of what they're going to accomplish in the first quarter. This is just an extra thing. Hey, let's add this on. First quarter, they have Theta Network token minter expanded for NFTs. Pre-edge node launch. Theta Fuel staking. One-click delegated staking within the Theta wallet. That's going to be really cool. That'll be competition for the G-Pool. Unless they use G-Pool. I think it'll be competition. G-Pool's on fire. Have you guys seen G-Pool? Let me just give you some numbers right now. Theta is now at 57% staked. It's going up. One click at a time. 57, 58, 59. I printed this out. And I got a few of these babies. This is in June of 2020. It was total of staking was 47%. So in 6 months, it's gone to 57. 6 more months, 67. You're running out of numbers. But the G pool was at 65 million had been staked, and now it's well over 100 million. This isn't stopping, my friends. Yes, it is time to swap the vast majority of your cryptos to Theta. I said it. Definitely Bitcoin, which is slow as a... Ethereum, oh my God. Have you seen the Ethereum fees? There is no reason, zero reason to hold Ethereum, in my opinion. Because Theta does exactly what Ethereum is trying to get to. And they said they're going to get there in 2 years. There's not enough time. If your project isn't up and running perfectly right now, in cryptos, you will be left by the wayside. Yes, that is why Theta was built on the same language as Ethereum. Because whoever that brilliant guy is behind Theta that they don't talk about, that I've exposed, Satoshi 2, he knew Ethereum wouldn't get their shit together fast enough. And they built something, it was a great idea, but it wasn't as flexible enough to do transactions fast and free. That's where Theta is right now. Practically. I'm just saying. Look at the market caps of each too. If you go to Theta, market cap is 2.1 billion, 2.2 billion. Ethereum market cap, 163 billion. But Theta is literally 10 times faster. Infinity times cheaper. And it's an easy port. It's a copy and paste for these companies that built their businesses on Ethereum to move over to Theta. It's a copy and paste process. Really exciting thing is this. The second Theta hackathon. You know how many Ethereum hackers are going to be in on this? All the Ethereum programmers are going to move over to Theta. Anyway, you also got a decentralized exchange coming this quarter. A decentralized exchange that I've been screaming about for so long. There is nothing these guys aren't doing with a single blockchain because the blockchain is so brilliant. The way they structured this thing is brilliant. There's your Theta announcement for the day. Again, we go back to we are at, again, 57% staked. Withdrawals are going down, only at 2. It was just at 6 million. Now it's at 2. People are going to be rushing in. You're going to see the funny thing about withdrawals to withdraw your stake. It takes like 55 hours or so, 55, 60 hours before it comes back into your same wallet. Remember, when you stake something, you don't move your coins. You just lock it up in your own wallet. So when Theta goes down, people go, oh, I don't want to have my Theta staked. I want to sell my coins for something else. When Theta goes up, everybody wants to get in and stake. It's hysterical, and you can see it by the number of withdrawals. Validator knows right now there's 13. There's going to be 20. Companies like Binance, Google, Blockchain, Gumi. A couple Samsung's in here. We just don't know which one it is. You're going to see Netflix and Amazon in there. And oh, by the way, did I tell you the marketing campaign of all marketing campaigns coming for Theta? Remember, they're big into gaming. Imagine the winner of the Super Bowl, the quarterback who does the best, has the best game ever, is the most famous guy on the planet. Why wouldn't they hire someone like that? Hey, we need you to go out and talk about Theta. That's their plan. And according to the remote viewers, it hits at the exact perfect time. Oh, by the way, did I tell you that Coinbase is adding Theta? I would think maybe another U.S. exchange like Gemini should get off their ass and put Theta on before Coinbase. If Coinbase wants to drag their legs, just slowly, get there, that's fine. How about Kraken? How about Gemini? You guys, those two companies, you want to make zillions of dollars? Add Theta. Add Theta to your list of coins. And there's the G-Pool. G-Pool's doing great. Great uptime. Everything about G-Pool I like. I've talked to one of the main guys there. Really good guy. He's doing the right thing. It's a no-brainer. Or run your own node. It's real easy to run a node, but you got to keep it up 24/7. With G-Pool, there's like, I think it's 7 different spots, 5 or 7, around the world that runs the exact same node to make sure it has as close to 100% uptime as possible. So you're earning maximum amount of T-Fuel. All right, that's where we are. Yes, I do see Theta going into the top 5 this year, top 5. It's at 21 right now. So top 5 would be a market cap of at least 10 billion. So it's a 5x. That's a little low, truthfully. I see it going up 40x, which would put it at, let's see, for its 880, right next to Ethereum. So the top 2 this year. That's assuming that Ethereum is going to run higher. I do think Ethereum's going to run higher. I'm going to say top 5 for this year. Because it's still under the radar, especially of tech investors, not crypto investors. Crypto investors don't analyze what a company does. What's the use case? They don't really do that. But tech investors do. And when tech investors see the use case of expanding our broadband, which is absolutely necessary, I heard some Biden advisors even talking about that. Like I said, the good guys and the bad guys know that Theta has to work and has to be implemented all over the world. That's why it's going up so much, so fast. That's why all these Roto-Rooter people are getting rich. And I haven't heard any of them say, oh, I'm getting rid of my Theta. I want to go buy something else. It's the exact opposite. I should have put more in, but I'm putting it in now. We'll see what happens, right? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. At roadroo.com, I do have a Theta page for you newbies on how to buy it, store it, and stake it. That's on the private road at roadroo.com. And don't forget, oh, by the way, I had year 1 updates, year 0 updates, and then year 1 updates. I'm going to change that to year woo updates in honor of Cliff High and his brilliant rants. Okay, that's all I got for you. I'm going to end you with a song. This is Bix Weir, roadroo.com. I'll talk to you guys later.
But I wrote a song about freedom fighters and what the links they will go to. I was in Mexico talking to these guys at the Acapulco conference, and I was bitching and moaning that it took me like 12 hours to get down there because I went through Mexico City. They said it took us 4 days. I'm like, what do you mean it took 4 days to get here? And they said, well, we took a train. I'm like, you can't take a train. They were from Chicago. You can't take a train from Chicago to Acapulco, Mexico. And they said, oh, yeah, you can. I'm like, no, you cannot. They do it hobo style. They hopped trains to get to an Acapulco. So I wrote a song about them. It's called "In Acapulco, Here We Come." It's got train sounds. So we'll see if this works. In our mouth, shedding silly rules from the government tools. From every land we come, it don't matter where you're from, by land or sea or air. Fuck the borders, we don't care. We're fighting for our lives, for our freedom in the sun. Everybody singing Acapulco, here we come. In Acapulco, here we come. In Acapulco, here we come. Gonna rise against the man, gonna tear down what we can. It's the way our lives should be, it's the way we should be free. In Acapulco, here we come. In Acapulco, here we come. You wanna change the world, hop on the train and run. Everybody singing Acapulco, here we come. Woo woo, woo woo, woo woo, woo woo. Well, that's about a week and maybe longer if you're free, cause the rules are thrown away. Day is night and night is day, and the only thing they ask, give everyone a pass. Be the way you'll be when your life is truly free. Going crazy all day, all night until you're done. Everybody singing Acapulco, here we come. Acapulco, here we come. And Acapulco, here we come. Gonna rise against the man, gonna tear down what we can. It's the way our life should be, it's the way it should be free. In Acapulco, here we come. In Acapulco, here we come. You wanna change the world, hop on the train and run. Everybody singing Acapulco, here we come. That's fun.